Hi everyone. Today on our podcast we have Mr. Alok. He's the regional sales manager Upper North and the Northern region for Alumil. Alumil is one of our brand residency partners for UpSurge Chandigarh edition 2022, and we couldn't be more proud to associate with them primarily for the kind of offerings they have for the products and the line of products in the range of Alumil and windows that we have. So it's our honor and it's a pleasure for me personally to have Alumil on our brand residency catalog. And I welcome you, Alokji, on
Thank you
our
very
platform.
much, Mr. Bopai, to calling me here and
Thank you,
making
thank you.
pleasure.
It's a pleasure.
Thank
So coming to the meat of the matter in the first, I would like you to just give a small briefer. How do you think is Alumil different from other vendors in the market? Now we understand that the entire market is flooded with suppliers and vendors who are offering a very similar line of products.
Right.
I understand as an architect, and I have worked with your brand at Space 5 for a lot of projects. I understand it. But for the layman, आपको क्या लगता है कि how does Alumil stand out? And उसमें क्या special है जो बाकियों में नहीं है?
See, as being Alumil, this is a very tricky side and the dicey question you have said. So we not put.
That's why we are here to ask dicey questions.
Exactly, we not put as an as a side where competition we used to say. We used to say that different verticals are running into the market and they have a different USPs to sell out the product. And based on that, they pitching their product into the market.
ठीक है.
We as a Alumil go to the market and making reach to the end customers or either architects like you or the industry present. So over there we make a reach and make them understand, as you know, that this particular product is from long. Windows running from
Definitely,
the long.
it's
So people have a sense of a Windows,
Yeah.
but they don't have a exactly educate side wherein what they have to apply, what they have to use. So they usually go with what come first to them and they go with that. So we are trying to educate the market, the sense of a Windows, wherein we try to give them, if I say the simply what exactly the technical side or technical aspect of the window perform, wherein we are looking our product over the 2 to 3 years.
Yeah.
So we try to more educate the product line and the end client. And over there, we are looking for some aspect as a client end,
Yeah.
that they come to us, understand the product, and when my product reach to the market, then it self speak.
Itself speaks. So you see that today the market needs to be made more learned
Learn it.
about
Exactly.
the product in the offering, because I understand it more than as much as you, that aluminium and the products in that range are something which a normal layman cannot understand.
No understand.
अगर आप उन्हें समझाओगे 3 track है 4 track है, they will not be able to
understand.
get an idea on that.
Absolutely, because the other person is similar selling to that product.
Yeah.
So why you are different as a product, and if you are coming across.
But people don't
different-
realize, Alok ji, people don't realize, and I have faced it in my career.
Agree.
They will very educated clients, they will not understand कि अब 2 products पड़े हैं, because it's so hidden. But once they apply it on the site, when the things don't perform as well, that's when it hits them.
Right, I understand. What we do generally into the market, we more focus the end client onto the end results. Okay. Wherein we show them that what are the products are present in the market. They are very backed up with the R&D side and their performances. And how like we under roof we have 3,000 systems. Okay. So they are categorized systems. So they vertically define different categories of the selling point. If I say there is a thermal market, there is a non-thermal market, and there is a niche market. So we cater all the categories. Over there we deliver, if I say to the end client, that we are coming with these kind of a product line, and if you looking for some different to do, so then please.
Coming to your point, can you brief our audience a little bit on the R&D aspect and your manufacturing facilities and where the exact process starts? Because as you briefed me earlier, that the manufacturing happens, I guess, in Europe, and that's where you guys source it from.
See, we are a 4-decade-old company, and our presence initiated in a year, if I say 40 years back, where it's a parent-owned company and a family-running show. And this particular company is head office in Kilkis, Greece.
Okay.
And they are doing, over there right now, we are doing 63 countries coverage right now. and we having in-house everything as an QC side. If I say mention anything, if you come in the mind as a window side, so we take care of billets, we take care of powder coating, we take care of accessories,
and all of that is end to end. You're controlled.
Yeah, everything is under control, under our roof.
Okay.
And then when we come to the market, we're coming to the completely bunch side. Okay, it's not only that we are serving particular industry. If I say the interior or exterior, we're coming through the complete result.
Right.
And if somebody say that I need a product for the interior, so yes, we serving to the interior.
Right.
If somebody need a exterior, so we are the exterior. If somebody need the facades, we are there. If somebody needs outside entertainment,
you guys have that
option. We have the
because
option.
having your own manufacturing facility gives you the option to innovate and invent as much as the askings from the.
We make a set of, if I say, more than 2,000 people as an R&D side over there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And R&D is very important in the range that you guys are tackling to.
Correct. That's why we are, as answering your question to in the right manner, that's why we are different here.
Yeah.
We not going to push each and every product to the market.
Only
we believe in that this product is capable enough to take care of the
market. If something
market.
Works for the Asian market, let's say for the temperatures that we have in our country, that is not something that you can run in Europe.
Absolutely.
So to have R&D to make two different kinds of products suitable to the environment, it's very important.
Absolutely, that's a very
and it's very rare. I'll tell you, I have interviewed a lot of guys primarily in this industry, and so this the first time somebody's telling me that in R&D is something a specialty.
Absolutely.
Because at the end of the day, the product is a commodity.
Right.
Aluminium is a commodity.
Correct.
And the only thing that will separate you over the course of your journey in the industry is how much you're able to innovate and how quickly you are able to innovate and
invent. Correct.
That's something that's gonna be
agree. That's what I think people are not understanding as in a market side, that if a product as in a performance looking as in a 1 year, okay, and wherein the persons who is putting hard-earned money into his home, it's their it's a dream thing. When people are putting their hard-earned money into the home, and so they want to go with the best, and for the few amount of people make them confuse or the deliverance side or some attracting sense that this is a sleek or some.
No.
But in here, people forgot to think about that they have where they're coming from, the companies where they're coming from. So they don't have an idea that this product is backed up with certain thing or not. Aluminium is something which is common with some, so go with that.
Definitely. So people normally get to the normal, the selling tactics.
Exactly.
Like if there are a couple of okay, this is slimline, this is larger scale, so they go with that, they fall for that. But instead, we should not fall for that.
Why?
We should be able to understand the backlog. Kahan se aa rahe hain, what kind of a manufacturing facilities they have, and what kind of a post-sale service these guys can provide in case we have a problem. See, this is a commodity and it's something that's going to be utilized. Open, close, and this is not something ek baar laga diyo to khatam wali baat nahi hai yahan pe.
Yeah, definitely not. It's a thing. What we are, that might be your end thing. But I just like to highlight here how we are, focusing onto the market. First, we are trying to educate the customer. Okay.
Perfect.
Make a feel of a product.
Yeah.
Then providing the services. Services should be backed up till the windows lasting with them.
Right.
This is what the strategy for the Alumil, and this is what we are running and catering. We are not much in the market, but where we are serving, we are with the key clients.
We are pretty perfect in that.
Yeah. We are with the key clients and we are with the repeated jobs.
Right.
And we are doing good into that particular.
I'll ask you a couple of 4-5 questions that I think as a client would like to know.
Sure.
Where do you think should we go to get an feel of a product? Where do you have a display center?
See, being HO side, we have an offices in Greece or internationally we already present. In India, we have presence in Mumbai as an HO.
Okay.
NCR, we have showrooms with the associate partners.
Okay.
So locally, we are very much available.
You have a pretty strong network.
Yeah. We have a pan-India working ability. So we have reach into the southern areas. We have a western.
So you're working through and through the length and breadth of the country right now.
Exactly, through and through the breadth of the country.
Wow,
right.
That's nice. Yeah. There is a lot of trend of slimline sliders, and this is very the layman term nowadays.
Exactly.
That's
how much the sleek is.
How sleek it is and how thin it is. What's your general take on that?
See, on that,
I think it's a marketing gimmick. What I feel.
It's a similar my concept, because nowadays when I meet to any incline, because the selling concept which is running with, the people come to them that this is more sleeker and you have a more see-through area. But people here forgetting that what's the strength of that particular system, how that system is backed up. and how it's going to perform.
Yeah.
And we managed to get certain complaint sites where we, as an Alumil, as in a competition side, and we reach to identify the other sleeker system which is not performing on the site.
Yeah.
And we do have the rectification because the person had invested his money. So we suggested go and take the solution first from them, those who you invested with.
Yeah.
Then we
come back to us if you're able to. If you're able
Then we
to.
come to in the proper channel. Then we remove those windows and come into the pictures.
Yeah. All right. So coming to MapMyHouse, as we were discussing, so MapMyHouse is on its way to become India's largest marketplace for the industry. How do you think a platform like MapMyHouse will change the industry? Number one question. The second question: how do you think it will be? It will impact the way the industry works and functions at large. Your points on that?
See, MapMyHouse is something which I found it is targeting an industry which is most unorganized sector. Okay,
Definitely.
and
On
people
point.
are running here and there for the finding the right person.
Yeah.
Likely I mentioned that the Alumil is in a company, what we do and how do we try to reach out the right person. So similarly, MapHouse is giving a platform where the unrecognized persons, or either I say the unrecognized side of the states or cities, where people are sitting there and they don't know that some person is sitting in there behind, and he likely do the better job than he is paying more than.
Definitely.
So it's a platform which is coordinating and giving the persons an organized, platform to get the person know about the things which is running into the just behind to them, and they got to
breaking the hegemony of the
exactly.
making it more democratic.
Exactly, making more democratic, reachable, and the people whomsoever looking to be, a site where they need to, like, people have to reach out the person.
Out to them,
so here they got a persons who are sitting into the zone. What are their performance, and they got to know about that.
I feel talent will find a lot of appreciation on a platform like this.
Correct.
Because our industry needed something that could propel the talent.
Exactly.
There is a lot of talent, Alokji, in our industry.
Absolutely.
For vendors as well as for architects and designers, there are some fabulous brands in the industry and who are working so well. They are not as well known. And let us say similar applies for architects, similar applies for designers.
Agree.
And to be able to give a platform and to be able to propel their talent forward is, I guess, something that is...
It is looked into.
It will change the industry as a whole.
Exactly. It is something which is looked into, and the side I make you clear on when we are discussing on that. So this is a side where industry need to more focus into, because as being in an experience side, I find this particular industry running a show from such a long, but other industries performing with the fame side, and we do have a fame, we do have a pastry presence, but we are not that. We are certain places which are made
architecture as a whole is there's a word that we use in our industry called radioactive mud. You get the word. So it's mud, but it's radioactive.
It's radioactive.
We need somebody to just swish it around, and that's
and they collect in the manner when radioactive sense is going.
No, that's a common lingo that we figure out for any industry that is ripe for penetration and something. Abhi to kuch aaya nahi, and if somebody really develops a platform like that, that will change the industry as a
definitely. It's something.
You are one of our brand residency partners at.
Again, it's UpSurge. A pleasure to be a side where initiation side the people are taking to organize thing, where we also have a space or face, you can say, to reflect our side that what we are delivering to the market, and it's required a lot of courage when you making a sense to the market, So. Similar for you, similar for me.
Both ways.
Then if we try to make something organized, so definitely challenges are there, but we are delivering good thing to the market.
Yeah.
And this is what you.
How excited are you to be a part of our event at Chandigarh?
So, like we participate in many events and till now, and we got the face. But this particular, I'm feeling that we got situation wherein we have a directly interaction with the architect and people, architects who are concerned with the different things, or if I say the different scenario, that or either not reach somehow to the Alumil. So they got to know about how we are technically.
It's very closed curtain.
Exactly.
Kind of.
They got to know about that, how we are technically sounding, how we have, if I say the product and range we have in house. So definitely it's going to be a big site and a chunk we looking to be play as a system site.
Wow, that's a lot of praise for us, I guess. So all right. Now coming to the end of the podcast with you, Alokji, I would like you to give us 3 words that our clients must understand कि अगर कोई Alumil के बारे में बात करे, what are the 3 things that define a brand? Just 3 things that define a brand.
See, people have tendency that they define different verticals. Like there's a sleeker one, there's a something कुछ भी करके बेचना है. The one theme we as an Alumil follow is the product.
Yeah.
Product should be technically sound.
Technically sound, number 1.
And the second is your it's backed up, service backed up.
Backed up, service backed up.
Service backed up. And over the time period, it should be, if I say the service,
long-lasting
performance.
So, like 3 things that you told me. It should be technically very sound.
Yeah.
It should be service backed up.
Yes.
And it should be something that lasts a lifetime.
Lasts a lifetime.
And see, because it's a big ticket item anyways.
Correct.
And I guess that's how we should pitch for, and that's how we should talk about the brands in general also.
Exactly. That's
when we talk about the products that let's say the aluminium windows and the solutions that you guys are offering, rather than selling it on कि ये sleek है, ये बड़ा है, ये इतनी बड़ी window है, if you say it's technically sound, it's serviceable, and it lasts a lifetime.
Definitely.
That is something that you should talk about. And very rare people talk about that.
Absolutely. Those terms should be backed up with the sense that what we are talking about. So those 3 punchlines should be backed up with the technical side and aspect. And when the client understanding, definitely
that calls for high five. That calls for high five. Perfect.
Thank you.
So that was our podcast with Mr. Alok from Alumil, and as I mentioned earlier, it's our honor, it's our pleasure, because I've had a very long-lasting relationship with them. It's not like I'm interviewing somebody from the brand, so the relationship goes way beyond, and we are looking forward to your GM, I guess, who will be speaking.
Mr. MD, Mr. Theodorus.
So Mr. Theodorus, I'm looking forward to him joining us at the UpSurge 2022 on 17th of December, and to all the architecture friends and the fraternity who will be joining us on the event, we feel that the kind of knowledge and the kind of throughput that these guys can put forward will set a benchmark for you in the years to come. Thank you for joining us. Thank you.
Thank you.